Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening for whatever time you are watching this video. Welcome back to another planning session with me. So I am going to start recording my Plan With Me sessions a little bit differently just to kind of conserve my energy and pay attention to all the different YouTube things that I want to do. But of course, I still want to help you all be productive. I think these are helpful, but of course, let me know in the comments below if you think I could be doing these a little bit differently. All right, so let's go ahead and jump right in. It is March 6th, the week of March 6th and to the 12th. It's already March. I mean, how crazy is that? February is gone, guys. So this is why I want to do these videos, because it's kind of like, we got to make the best of time. So reviewing our previous weeks, looking at my wins, I did do my productivity challenge. I'll get to that in a little bit, but I learned that I am a time waster. And what I mean is when I find that I have a bit of time, I will go ahead and take my time doing things. So for instance, it might be 10:30 and I know I don't have anywhere to be until 12:30. So and I want to clean the bathroom. So instead of taking an hour to clean the bathroom, I might start looking at small little things and just really focusing and honing into things that I don't need to pay attention to. So that's what I mean by I'm a time waster. So yeah, I am learning to do better in that area. In my areas to improve, I want to stop feeling guilty if I don't pay attention to what I think I might need to. It's bad enough that, I obviously know the things that I need to do. So it's kind of like, okay, well, we know it. That's good enough. Well, we know it. Let's try to improve on it. But we don't need to feel guilty about it, because guilt is not a motivation for me. I'm going to be honest. It doesn't do anything to move me. So it's just let's just stop having those kind of emotions. Okay. And all right, so speaking of the productivity challenge, I'm going to say I failed the challenge. I started off that first week and I think I did pretty well. I'm giving myself a little bit of props here, but overall, I think I really just needed to jump back in that second week and really focus in again on my plans and my goals. But yeah, I just kind of got a little bit distracted there. So yeah, that's definitely an area I need to improve. It's just kind of figuring out how I can just focus on my tasks and be productive in the way that I want to be. All right, so let's get into the budget. It is not a payday week for me. However, I'm going to go ahead and put this time in the video so that, this is just a reminder, pay your bills. So let's go ahead and do that. So now that we got our budget done, let's go ahead and jump into planning for the week. So this week is the week of my dad's passing away. It's the anniversary of this week, so I'll be making sure to take the time out to celebrate his memory and spend time with loved ones. So that's the biggest thing for this week. I also have plans to hang out with my friends on Saturday, so I just have that written down and make sure, remember, I don't have to buy anything or do anything special for that, so it's fine. And then for this weekend, I want to make sure that I'm focusing on spring cleaning. I just want to take this time out to do some things around the house that, it's spring cleaning. That's pretty straightforward there, but, I'm going to focus into those areas that I kind of get neglected throughout the year. So I want to make sure to do that. I am supposed to attend my friend's baby sprinkle, and so I have that on the calendar as well. But let's go ahead and get into it. right, so now that we got our plan set for our week, let's move into our power hour. I have finally done some things in my power hour, so yay me! I am so just, ecstatic for a little bit of progress, as you should be too if you've gotten some things done on your list. And even though I didn't sit down and do like a full hour, I just took some time out in the morning to do a couple of things. Just get some things done. It doesn't have to be a set hour. It's just nice to have that time if you really want to focus in. So yeah, I do need to get ready for my tax prep appointment that I have scheduled. I was able to find a free resource through the county that could help with my taxes, because I do have a couple of things I need to figure out for last year. So that's something that's on my power hour. Is just something I need to get done, and of course I have a couple other things, but let's go ahead and get into it. Let's either you're going to think about what you need to do and just write that out, or you're just going to copy the list from the previous week because you haven't been doing it. So let's get into it. Our power hour done, and we're going to move on to our block schedule. So I am off on Tuesday. Those are my new off days in addition to the weekend. So I'm going to start off with my power hour my block schedule being in groups of 3 hours, and I am going to start from when I open my eyes until I end my day and close my eyes. So let's get it done. the end of our planning session, and of course, we cannot forget to plan for the future, right? So making note of our goals that we want to accomplish for this year and putting that into our week. So obviously, if I'm off on Tuesdays, I can make time for Duolingo, I can make time for Zumba, I can make time for the scrapbooking thing that I've been wanting to do for several years. So I'm going to put that on my schedule. And I also want to make plans for some future trips that I want to take. I want to make sure that, that the plan is all, but we got everything figured out essentially, because I've had a couple of times recently where it's just kind of going left once I'm actually in that city. So I want to make sure I have a good solid plan with the people that I'm traveling with. So I'm gonna put that on my week. So all right, let's plan for a future here for a couple minutes. So our last item for today is budgeting for our future. I have a wedding, my stepbrother's getting married, and I want to make sure to budget for that gift for him and his wife. And of course, I already mentioned I have some trips coming up, and my dog has his annual cardiologist appointment, which is pretty pricey. So those are all things that I'm budgeting. So all right, let's get it done. new format in the comments below. And of course, as always, if you have any comments, critiques, or questions, let me know in the comments below. And as always, remember, you cannot plan for everything, so please do not stress about it. Bye.